Okay, I did see the problem on the internet, and you certainly want to see the original video that I saw. It's certainly not a unique problem. You can probably see these problems all over the world, by the way. And it's basically just, understanding of your how to solve an exponential equation. So what I want to do is give you the next page, so a little more room to do it. The stuff's all written up for you. And let's write the problem down again. So the problem is 2, and it's got this escalating power over here. And that's often very difficult to understand, by the way. And I'm going to say that's equal to 512. How did I do that? I added 512 to both sides of the original equation, which is over here. The next thing to do is I want to write them so they look at the same base. So it's going to be, I'm going to write this over here. And that's going to be what? If you think about it, it's a base 2 problem. And 2 to what power give you 512? That would be 9. You can do this with your fingers, by the way. 2 times 2 is 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 512. And that's 9 factors of 2. Next thing I realize is the exponents have to be the same. So I'm going to say this here got to be the same thing as that over there. Let's write that down. So 3 to the 4 to the x has got to be the same thing as the number 9. And again, I want to get them in the same bases. Let's write this down now. I'm going to be base 3 now. And what do you over there? That would be 3 squared. So what do I now know? I know that this exponent has to be equal to that one there. Let's write that down. So 4 to the x has to be equal to the number 2. Again, I want to get them in the same bases. And base is going to be base 2. And let me write that down. So 4 is actually 2 squared. And this is raised to the power x. And that's 2. Simple rules of exponents now. 2 to the 2x is equal to 2 to the first power. And that means 2x is equal to 1, or x is equal to 1/2. All right, if you're doubting about this, I would recommend you check it. And I want to talk about how to check these things. Right, they're not always easy to check, but let's just check it out. All right, so what do I see over here? I see 2 to the 3 and 4 to the 1/2 power. All right, we're going to work our way backwards because that's the way we're going to do it. I'm going to do this first. And I want to point out that 4 to the 1/2, it's recognizable. And what's that? Well, that's really just the square root of 4, which is better known as 2. I'll write that down for you. So you can get 2, then you can get 3 squared. All right? What's 3 squared? It's 9, so it's 2 to the 9th. What's 2 to the 9? It's 512. So 512, we just figured that out, minus 512 is indeed 0. It checks out beautifully. So again, x equals 1/2. By the way, notice I made an error over here. I got to change this a to an x. I think it's done over here. Yeah, you're not going to see that, by the way. I'll correct it. Thank you.